What's up, Peak? How you doing? I was just thinking that like I could have just teleported. Wait. How far do you plan on traveling using this thing? What do you mean? Oh. Really? I can't use it? That's dumb. That's a bit... Just received orders not to let anyone in or out of Seon. No one is allowed to pass this point. Sorry, pup. You'll have to go for a walk someplace else for now. It's very uncool of Isun. Yeah. Well. Okay, I've got to go to the temple. No time to talk now. We've got to hurry over to Ankoku Temple and save their busty babe. And Isun, you're getting a hell of in the way of everything I'm trying to do right now, man. She did? Was that her ghost? I'm a steal his soul. Whoa! Huh? She's gone. I don't like calling her busty babe. Name. Rao. Wait! He wants us to follow her? Yeah, I would if you stopped talking to me. I could go talk, I could follow, but you want to talk to me. Not again. Where does she want us to go? I'll try and find out if you stop talking to me. In the wall? What the? You see that? You went right through the wall. Wow. His son seems like he's one of the demons. I know, right? Maybe he is. Maybe he is. Well, that's not a good sign. He did. Hey, there's a body here. Wow, looks like it's been laying here forever. There's nothing but bones and some clothing left. Now where have I seen clothes like that before? Yo, she did. She did. Rao is dead. Alright. Looks like it's inside Seon City. Oh, it's in the castle. Huh? Isn't this Himiko's palace? Why is there a tunnel from Enkoku Temple to here? Boy. About to get real. Your Majesty, Queen Himiko. Hey, Toots, what the heck happened? Passed out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Better save just in case. Yep. Huh? What the heck happened? Hey, pretty lady, Himiko. She's dead. It was terrifying. A monster 10 times my height appeared. It destroyed the magical barrier and left Queen Himiko like that. That you? Well? What monster are you talking about? That ginormous thing that attacked you at Enkoku Temple? I'm scared now. The evil beings we must defeat to save the people in the city. Their leader is such a mighty beast. No human could stand up to it. Our feeble mortal resistance is futile. Himiko said she'd be okay as long as she had that crystal ball. So how the heck did this happen? Hey, why'd you keep staring at the busty bitch? Yeah, because I don't trust her. Himiko's dead. Aren't you the least bit sad? Yeah, but Rail did it. What's wrong? Materasu? What are you doing? You ain't fooling me. Down. Have you lost your mind? Are you in the grip of the evil curse as well? Huh? Kanji zai bosatsu Gyojin hanya haramitachi Dokingon Kaiku Soisai Yu Yaku. Okay. Get her! Yeah, she evil! God dang it! What the? What's up with those freaky eyes of yours? You're freaking me out. She's evil! Well, carrying on with this any longer would spoil the fun. You are a cunning beast, Amaterasu. I lured you to the treasure ship as bait for the water dragon. But you escaped and managed to get your paws on the lucky mallet. You even cleared the city of the poison mist. You also started searching for Oni Island to bring down my fortress. And you even managed to tame the mighty water dragon. But now that the water dragon has gone, my fortress is impregnable. And Himiko is but a lifeless corpse. You'll never know where Oni Island is now. Luck must be on my side. Occupying the body of this priestess, Rail, has made it so simple. Breaking Himiko's magical barrier was easy once I got close to her. Where's the busty babe we know and love? She dead, bro. It's all thanks to this item you got back from the water dragon. Materasu, you gave her. You literally gave her the fox rods. All because the fox rods are mine once again. Amaterasu, you foolish beast. To think that you parted with this mighty source of magic so easily. Know that it was you who revived the power of the Dark Lord. She's really the Dark Lord? The Grand Master of evil beings? The fox rods made the crystal ball's barrier shatter like glass. Oh, if only you'd been here to see Himiko die. I think I'll take the crystal ball with me in the event that one of your pathetic friends tries to locate me. If I deal with you now too, Amaterasu, nothing will stand in the way of my world of evil beings. Amy, remember the Draconian King's revelation? He was showing us how Foxface here killed the real Busty Babe. Boy, she's a real good faker. Totally had me fooled. Look what she did to poor little Himiko. Well, at least we won't have to worry about Oni Island anymore. We're gonna finish you off right here. Are we? Whoa! Let me dodge. Why can't I dodge it? This is so stupid. I don't care. I'm just gonna go balls to the wall. Fuck it. Yeah! In there! Yeah, spit out that crystal ball. Mine. Okay, we have it now. Let's finish off that fox-headed wench. Wild insults being thrown right here. Orochi? Ooh. No, that's a fox. Ignorant fools. Did you really think it would be that easy? I have powers beyond belief. Here is but a taste of what the Dark Lord can do. Pity dirty. There's only the size of this room that saved you. The size of this room that saved you? Why? That power is far too small for me to unleash my true fury. Go I believe you. However, resistance is futile, for your last remaining hope is gone. I'll now return to Oni Island and rally my dark forces. Then we'll go forth and crush all who stand against the darkness. Yes, I will tell you my plans so that you can stop me. Queen Himiko gone. Materasu had allowed the Dark Lord to slip away. The display of evil sent chills down the wolf's spine. Materasu and Isan were left to wallow in overwhelming sadness. Himiko had remained steadfast in her quest to find Oni Island. In the end, she lost her life at the hands of the Dark Lord. With Himiko died, all clues to the location of Oni Island. Poor thing. Materasu and Isan were left with nary a shred of hope. Okay, I thought that was a typo, but it wasn't. Giving up on their quest seemed the only option. Why? That's when they noticed that the blood-caked crystal ball spewed forth by the Dark Lord clearly displayed an image of Himiko. Isan, doubting his eyes, listened intently as Himiko began speaking. She explained that Oni Island would not be easy to find, and that she had determined to become ethereal and enter the crystal, or enter the crystal ball herself in search of clues. She had allowed herself to be consumed in order to use the Dark Lord's power. She was also aware that the Dark Lord now possessed the Fox Rods. All was planned. Whoa, what? She big braining it? Galaxy brain, man. Himiko's will infused the crystal ball with great power. The fortress housing the dark forces materialized. Oni Island appears only at sunset in a certain location. The place revealed by the crystal ball was none other than a spot just off the northwest shore of Ryoshima coast, near the spot known as Watcher's Cape. I know where that is. Oni Island would appear again at Watcher's Cape at the next sunset. Small glimmer of hope returned to our heroes' hearts. Just as the image of Oni Island faded from the crystal, a deep crack appeared and split Himiko's image. He had paid the ultimate price for manipulating the dark power. The crystal itself had been spent. The destiny of Himiko's very soul had been inextricably intertwined with that of the crystal ball. A burst of blinding light heralded the crystal's demise. Himiko was caught up in the shattered fragments and drifted serenely toward the heavens above, even as she prayed fervently for Amaterasu's safe passage. Damn. Oh, you avoided Terry 3 times? Oh yeah. Careful. Sun's gonna set soon. Oni Island's gonna disappear. That revelation Himiko risked her life to tell us. Whatever we do, we can't let it go to waste. Who cares if we can't break the barrier on Oni Island? Yeah, we can. Let's make a beeline for Watcher's Cape. We can break the barrier. Like... Himiko. Gabi! Like, the Dragonian Queen can literally break the barrier because she's got the Dragon Orb. I don't know why Isan conveniently forgets that detail all the freaking time. But how are you doing, pal? Sorry if I look tired, because I am. Because I am tired. You and me both? Yeah. Well, I had a, like... I didn't really sleep much last night. And then I had a test today, which I nailed. You know she's dead, bro. And then I've got a test tomorrow too, but it's not till 10, so I can actually jam. Otherwise I would have been studying instead of streaming. Shit. I'm going to continue my journey in the Wild Wild West. What do you mean? I could just teleport to where I need to go. Oh my god, you're gonna make me run all the way. This is so much slower. The sun's gonna set because I can't teleport. Why do I have the hiccups? Plans to return to streaming with a playthrough of Red Dead 2, but I'd much rather save up for a PS5 than spend $100 on a headset. You could just get like a $20 headset, and that's still $80 more for like. Or do you want to go hard? Actually, isn't a snowball, like a Yeti snowball, really cheap now? They're like 40-50 bucks. But then, it's not a headset. Just a microphone. Long ass way. No streaming via PC. You do need a headset. See, I could have just teleported there, but for some reason it's forcing me to run there. Like, I don't know why, but it's forcing me to run there. Yo, where's my ride? Oh. Oh. Put £100 aside this month. We'll put another 100 aside. 27th. Hoping my dad gives me at least 50. Borrow the rest. Are you still, like, do you have the same sellout problem we do? Well, maybe if you didn't make me run all the freaking way. Alright, we made it. PS5. PS Plus at launch is rumored to be insane. What do you mean? Like, the games you can get? Why, Amaterasu. Hello, Otohime! How'd you ever find this place? Okay. I sensed Queen Himiko's fathomless regret upon her last breath. Wow. Made its way to the distant halls of the Dragon Palace. I need to get like an SSD, an external SSD for my PS5. Behold, the sun! Even now it sinks down beyond the sea. Once it is gone, so too shall Oni Island disappear. No one knows where it will appear next. 10 to 15 AAA titles from PS4 for free. Oh yeah, isn't it like Bloodborne and all these other games? Like, oh, I think I remember what it's gonna be. And no art known to mortals can divine its location. That may be true, but listen. It really doesn't matter, because we can't break the barrier. Yes, we can. I mean, the water dragon was our only hope, and it's dead now. The water dragon is not dead in the true sense of the word. I can harness its power with a sincere prayer, the dragon orb. Behold, Amaterasu. I, Otohime of the Dragonians, shall transform into a dragon and break through the wall that divides. May I serve you as a divine bridge to the heavens. Damn, she's gonna turn into a dragon. Will it be a month only or an extended thing? I reckon it will last till Christmas. That's my hard read. Because it will cover like the Christmas sales as well. Yeah. Middle of November. No, Amaterasu. You must cross while life yet courses through these veins. Okay, stop talking, Isan. I want to, you know, move. Stop talking. Stop talking, Isan. Yeah, like PS5 drops just after I finish school for the year. Listen up. Himiko's probably watching over us, so promise me you won't give up for some stupid reason like you're hungry or have to go to the bathroom. Go. No life incoming. Nah, I have to work, man. Otherwise, Mia no house will be a thing. You can't have that. Yep. Cookie needs a comfy bed, yes. And look after Cookie. Whoa, that looks nasty. Normally we'd be crispy critters if we touched that stuff. But it shouldn't be any different from water for you now, Amy. Come on, how about some of that water magic of yours? I just did it, bro. You're way behind the curve, Isan. Son. Looks like a fire temple. Can I draw a lily pad? Nope. Ah, yes. Totally worth the journey. Like, my first game, like, I'm getting Demon Souls with the PS5. That's my first game I'm playing. Me and probably the billion other Soul streamers. Well, I'm gonna go down here. My goal, be able to get a PS5 for Christmas. Is it not sold out there? Like it is here. Like, the PS5 is sold out to like March here. Well, so they say. I suspect that they've got Christmas stock there. I found it insane that, like, I was able to still secure launch stock. And I was two weeks late to the party on them cancelling my pre-order and everything. Oh, yeah, keep it. Don't sell your PS4. They'd be selling your sentimental gifts. Or fight two walls. What? Come on, I'm trying to kill somebody. Blast him again. Learn your lesson. I don't know why, but I feel like I didn't really believe that death was really a thing in this game, you know? Just because of the way the game's portrayed to me. It didn't really feel like people die. I don't know why. It's so weird. Especially since he isn't around that much anymore. He does show up now and again. Now and again. Oni Island. You'd have to have a pretty warped mind to build a castle here. I bet those 2-bit monsters think they're big shots living here. Let's teach them a lesson by fighting our way to the top. Dragging that fox-headed wench down by the scruff of her neck. Now and again, but not like in the past. No, he's more like more family man now. Who goes there? Hey, how did you get in here? You ain't come to invade us poor folk on Oni Island, have you? You have. You got me to answer to. Fight to the end, or fight to end all fights. The best way to settle it, with a bit of business, of course. Shopping. Bro, you ain't got nothing. How did I get 142k? Which party lifestyle is doing him in? Yeah. Man's crazy. I'm rich. What's up with this pedestal? Like some kind of contraption. What's with this hole here? I wonder if it's a keyhole. Nah, bro. It's not. Come here. Dodge is so bad. Like the dodge system. I wish I had. Can you stop? Like, just stop moving. Let me kill you, you asshole. Jeez. This. You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna check out that other door first. Wow, this door's really shut tight. It's got a pretty strange mark on it. How on earth would somebody open a door like this anyway? By lightning it. I see some scrolls, so I'm probably gonna have to jump across those. The Labyrinth of Torment. While playing in the Labyrinth of Torment, note the following. First step on the foot switch and the demon slip will start moving. Get through the exit gate first or you'll be sealed in. Make a dash, press square to perform a tackle. Press and hold the left stick forward. Dashing is the fastest way to reach the gate. 3. The Labyrinth of Torment is for the enjoyment of everyone. Only islands, so don't make a mess of it while playing. Excuse me, good sir. Might I ask what you were doing here? Huh? Did that scrap of paper just say something? Scrap of paper? Do not dishonor me with such an unflattering name. My name is Toby. Torby. Evil being, Torby. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I serve as a gatekeeper of Oni Island. My job is to keep suspicious people out. I've never seen you around here before, good sir. Who are you and what business do you have here? You talking to my fine furry friend? Well, this here is Full Throttle Amy. We gotta get up to the top of this castle ASAP. Sorry, no time to shoot the breeze with you. I am afraid I cannot allow that. Did you not hear me? I am a gatekeeper of Oni Island. But let us dispense with the formalities. I don't think Isan listens to anybody or anything. Considering he was like, we can't break through the barrier for like 2 hours. When the queen, when Otohime was like, oh, I can break through the barrier. Grim. What's up, Sneaky? Is this not a stream? I'm confused. So good, sir. You're known as Full Throttle Amy, are you? Well, I fancy myself a fine racer too, you know. How about we challenge each other to a race? Just a race to see who can reach that exit gate over there first. That sign there explains how to race against me. But as you said, let us stop shooting the breeze. From now on, let our race do the talking. Not where I'm supposed to be. Bruh, you cheated. Okay. Now I ask you, good sir, can you bear being skewered alive? Oh, it's not good. Stumble and you will fall headfirst into a sea of needles. Well, can you bear such a thing? What are you talking about, Ethan? Look around you. Dude. I mean, who possibly could? Well, whatever happens, please do not give up. It is so exciting to finally have a worthy opponent after so long. Okay, I've got to head over there. Oh, dead. Where's my jump? Did he not jump now? Why is he not jumping? I'm so confused. Not jumping. Can I not jump? I can jump the first one, but he doesn't jump after that. Like, okay, I jump here. And then... Okay, there we go. I've jumped. Oh, and then I jump past. Okay, so I have to actually wait, and then I can jump. Whoops. Here we go. I was being too impatient. But this isn't... I actually have more time than I think I do. Hello. What up, dear? You seem a bit winded, good sir. Do not risk your life by overdoing it, hee hee. The terraced passage ahead is not all that dangerous. Shall we? I don't believe you. I must warn you now, good sir. True horror of the labyrinth of torment starts here. Perhaps it would be best if we turn back now. Getting cold feet, aren't you scrap? Now stop blabbing and let's get on with it. I was hoping you would say that, good sir. The passage of swords lies ahead. This is where I get serious. Whoa. Bro. Like jumped into the wall like 5 times. Ooh, that was close. But I didn't die. Aha! Success! Damn, did I miss the boss fight? I fought the Dark Lord for the first time, if that's what you mean. And I was just like, I don't care, I'm just gonna wail on them. But now I'm racing a piece of paper. Enjoying it so far. I think I'm near the end. And it's been a great journey. What a fine race you run, good sir. Full Throttle Emmy is a fitting name indeed. I cannot bear to lose again. It is a matter of personal honor. You aren't? Well, is this like halfway? Oh, shall we? The passage of demonic wheels awaits. Oh my god. Well, this poor game's gonna have to take the L when the PS5 drops. If it has an epilogue, I'm not playing it. All I'm doing is I'm finishing the game. What the heck? Whoa, that's a bit rough, where you have to jump up all the stairs. Oof, Toby keeps beating you in this race. And is there something like important about that? Because I can just keep doing it over and over till I win. Up. Damn. I don't know I was supposed to be doing it first try. I need some money on the line to try that. Damn. Oh, what is this? Okay. I am absolutely astonished. I never thought you could keep up with me. Oh, get over it, Scrap. You're just not as good as you think you are. Very well, let us try something a bit different this time. No disrespect intended, good sir. But do you think you can beat me in a chamber of delay? Well, we're gonna find out. Bro, I don't need the menu. Just exit. Jeez. Reminds me of the Dampe race and oh boy. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, no, wait. I'm supposed to win every single race. Hang on. Every single race first try. Hang on. Labyrinth of Torment. Heat rays of hell. Oh my gosh. One cursed statue will shoot deadly heat rays. You'll be badly injured if you're hit by one. An impact to these statues. Okay. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, so this heals me. Oh, sweet. Hey, what? Get out of here. Well, hopefully there's no stray beads there. I'm taking that and running. What? Get down. You get the time, like the time power. When you go in the king's belly, I think? Like just after that. Another race? Really? None of my comrades have ever made it this far. It would appear you are not an opponent to be taken lightly. But I've had enough. They're all in here. Okay. I, Hilby, shall risk it all in the passage of needles. Oh boy, here we go. This is gonna take a while. Okay, never mind. I was worried. Wait, so can I just delay him the whole time? Double jump. Fine. Oh, I just fell straight down. Okay. Uh-oh. Not the depth perception. I had the same problem with Crash. Me, depth perception don't get along. I don't know if you guys were here when I tried to do like the Crash one. I was trying to jump onto a bunch of pillars that were going to the back. And I keep failing at it. Good times. It was good times. This looks like a constellation. Well, that's one fierce looking statue. I thought he was gonna say puss. Look at how it's roaring up at the storm clouds. It's as if it's ready to leap up and take a bite out of the moon. But here's the problem. There's an enormous bow, but no arrows. The lack of a crucial element spells disaster for any masterpiece. So I'm supposed to like... do a zap zap. What did I just do? Oh, did I slow time? I can't draw a crooked line like that. Ready for test? No. Am I supposed to put the arrow there? That would make more sense. Okay, I thought I had to put it in the freaking... Looks like I do have to put something there, but... Right. Nailed it! Just scribble until it like draws it. Nailed it. Completely nailed it. Wow, the arrow blew away the storm clouds. Hey, look. Dot. 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 Is that not it? They're like... I'll do that there, don't I? I have to wait. Alright. Freaking knew it. What's up, Fat Meter? It's been 2 years. Has it? Is this 2022? Wait, have I graduated from course now? Do I have my degree? Hell yeah! Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. The evil forces which dwell here had sealed me away. But your arrival awakened me and restored the light within. You who walk the same battlefield as I, Gekigami, God of Thunder, deserve the power of lightning. Use it to crush our foes. Are you still playing that weird fighting game? What weird fighting game? At last, the 12th god, Gekigami. Thunderstorm, the fearsome brush technique for controlling thunder. His trademark. Where's your mean sister at? Who? Sure you can master that one, Amy. It belonged to you once. I know. See that sword statue over there? Try striking it with a bolt of lightning. Do I have to actually draw the zigzag? You see the lightning shooting from the storm cloud? Simply draw a line connecting it to the statue. Ah! That's not as cool as I thought it would be. Awesome! A lightning strike like that will zap an enemy real good. Hey, it looks like your lightning strike opened that door. Wonder if it's controlled by some electrical mechanism or something. Wait, how would I get lightning to that place? Oh! I see. There's only one more of those celestial brush techniques to go. Once you get that one... Oh, I've seen all the techniques. Won't be much longer now. Well, this is no time to shoot the breeze. What is with the shoot the breeze? We should get going, Furball. What's up, Tikal? Why are we talking about shooting the breeze now? Doing alright. I'll probably study for the test after streaming. Since I won't have to wake up till like 9. Oh! Heal! Nailed it. Perfection. Oh, and again. Wait, is this... Okay, I see what's happening. I almost made it and then I didn't make it. I had a test today, yes. I have also got a test tomorrow. I got 2 tests. And then I've got a test next week, the week after, and the week after that. It's good times. Oh, come on. All because I dashed instead of, all because I did an air dash instead of a normal dash. Oh, you don't have to worry about those anymore, do you? Why? Are you serious? Can I not just run off? Wow. You have to make this so complicated. I have to also run off and then dash. Jump and dash. Instead of just running straight. Fuck. Imagine like just being able to run instead of like having to jump off and dash. That'd be crazy. Why would it be so simple? Is this Dark Souls? The gate, like, is this gate not going to be able to be opened from the side? I doubt it's going to be every 2 weeks. I doubt it's going to be like that when I do the degree. It's not going to be that bad. Nice. Dog Souls. Nah, this... Call it Eastern Souls. Is the most difficult thing about this game. Alright, so I gotta find some lightning somewhere. Oh, what's up, ho? Thank you for the raid. Nah, it's not like that here. Here it's just, oh. Here we've got like an assignment pretty much once a month or something like that. It's not really. Like, oh, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, nah. What up, fam? How's Okami going? Apparently this game's worse than DQ8 with the whole link thing. Key. Wonder if it's a key. Pretty strange looking one if it is. Yep. Get up. I'm making my way through the Oni castle. Apparently this isn't the end of the game, which is really weird because like I gotta go fight the Dark Lord who's in this castle. How you been, Hull? Hope you're going well, and thank you so much For the raid. Alright, now that I can actually like move and stuff. Let's get a shout out. There we go. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Variety streamer here. So I'm going back to my RPG roots this month. So it's taking me like the entire month to play this one game. Taking 4 classes, none of the classes. Cared about the schedule. Nah, they don't do that here. They actually make sure they don't do that shit here. Thank God. Alright, we've got sliding doors of hell. Go through one door and you'll be surrounded by more. Run up, down, all around to your heart's content. Due to repeated use, there are some cracks in some walls. Do not even think about using an explosive. Okay, cool. What is Penumbra Black Plague? What is that game? Oh! Oh, cool! Cookie, come here. Cookie! Come here. Come here. Wait. Book, book. Why book, book? Huh? Why are you booking? Huh? Why you book? Why you book? Hmm? Why you book? Yo. Go back to sleep. Hmm? Now that's what I call a statue. Too bad it's wasted on the no good monsters here. Still, there's just something not right about it. Holding a sword thing. Especially that raised sword there. Seen 7 strike. Legendary 7-pronged sword. But never a 9-pronged sword. Okay, I thought that was gonna slam. Oh, we can't. It's like pillars. The more I look at this statue, the more I can't help feeling that there's something wrong with it. I mean, look at that bronze sword. It's pointing to— yeah, I get it. I get it. Get it. I see there's something I need to, like— can't reach it. Can't see it. The God camera. Here we go. Oh, I just blew it up. Great. Okay, I thought there was going to be some cool statue that does something, but it turns out— I mean, it did do something. Yeah, I know, it did. Uh-oh. We popped the alarms. What did you do this time? Better think of something quick. Oh, I see. Nope. This. Turn around, game. God. Is that 5? Huh. I was trying to slash it, but it went boom. That's true. That was almost a fail and a half. That'd have been awkward. Okay. Oh, are you kidding? Okay. I'm gonna go this way first and have a look. Platforming! Okay, I was trying to cut it, but that works too. Hey, Cindy. Wait, what's this way? Oh, I got rolled. Wow. I can jump through there. That's interesting to know. It's very cold. Are you dungy? Also a dream you were visiting? Oh yeah? How'd that go? Wait, where did my key go? You see guys were there too, but I don't know what they look like. Oh man. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. Okay, that makes sense. Shit. Shit. What? Bro, burn! Jeez. We get somewhere to use this giant water tunnel thing and dive at the end. What? That is a weird dream. Oh, frick. better than the other dreams. Well, I mean, it's not bad. It wasn't a bad dream, so you know, that's all right. Apparently this game is 40 hours long. A map. So I heard someone speeding down the road. Yeah. Zoom. This mechanic is pretty cool. Could have done without the weird cutscenes though. Like it always showing me where stuff is. Oh, you bastard. I don't need it to pan up and show me the path, but I guess whatever. I still need Zap Zap Scroll? Bro. Cool dodge, bro. Plus you in half. Oh no, I kind of just go in. Really, I don't need this anymore. I'm gonna drop this out the door. Could have just jumped. Why do I still have this thing? I don't need it. Ow. Oh, I need both. Ooh, what? How? What the heck? Why does it just reappear with me? Can I not leave it there? Damn. What a thunk. Oh, not this again. I must tell you, good sir, the time for fun and games is over. For it is my sworn duty to stand guard here. During our competition, oh, how shall I put it? I became rather fond of you, good sir. The sight of you risking your life in a gallant charge. It is something I simply must see again. Have I failed as a gatekeeper for feeling so? So you see, good sir, I wish to live a life of competition. Come this far only to give up? No, that is not me. Care not if I am a failure as a gatekeeper. Let us make this a race for the ages. Give me a second. Great. Cut. Where am I going? Oh. I was like, I want to do all the stuff. What? All this stuff, yeah. I keep jumping at the end of the stairs. It's very random. Oh, that's the best cut ever. I'm the greatest artist. You're back on me. Slice you in half. I'll let you know I mean business. Oh, I'm rich now. The heck? Bro. Okay, sick of these freaking spears on the ground. Oh, did I just not just come from there? I don't know. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Whew. Okay. I guess I could have zapped them, but... Oh, it's a door. Oh, it's a wall. Yaha! I am blockade! I guard this place so that all shall pass. Wait, make that none shall pass. Oh, you again. Really want me to keep picking at your weak points? What are you talking about? Now, where was I? Oh, yes. You are that terrible assassin who has been slaying my brethren. The White Demon of Death. Looks like you got a new nickname, Furball. I foresaw your coming. I am the shadowy ruler of Oni Island. Be warned, I am far different from my brethren. Though you may be the White Demon of Death, you cannot slay me. Now be on your way, you shall not pass. Jesus. Yeah.
Show me cuddle.
Hang on. Here we go. Hey, Lazy, how are you? Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. Demi Kado. How have you been? Hope you've been well. Same old, same old. Fair, fair. You ain't Gandalf. Well, he said all shall pass. Oh my. So that's the true power of the White Demon of Death. Oh my. So easily struck at my weak points. And after I trained so hard to cover them up too. I, Blockhead, submit to defeat. Still, I am the shadowy ruler of Oni Island. Do not dishonor me, at least in my hour of death. I shall succumb to oblivion with honor. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the end of class, like, end of the school semester. Be racing again, are we? I am indeed no match for you, good sir. Your eyes, ever focused on tomorrow, have led you to the climax. Of course, I do not mean our petty little races. O mighty warrior who seeks the castle summit on Oni Island. The true climax of your adventure is close at hand. Toby never felt such competitive fire until you, good sir. Though I cannot join you, I shall send you off with the final dash. Scrap. Alright, good sir. Now for the race to end them all. Make it one that I shall never forget. Oh, I'm gonna take a few tries. Where are we going? Wait, what's the one that makes it all big? That one. My big... Restore that bridge! What am I talking about? I can just do this. Grub. What the heck? Come on now. Grab me! Overthought that situation so hard. Truly amazing, good sir. I'm so glad we could part like this. I hope my final dash pleased you, good sir. You're not half bad for a scrap of paper. Even though you're an enemy, I guess I should commend you. I feel so very fortunate to have such a great man as yourself witness my final moment. Are you leaving? Why are you talking like you're about to vanish at any second? I have violated the precepts and shall thusly be erased. Aww. So it is I who must bid you farewell. Shall now accept my fate for abandoning my duty as a gatekeeper. You mean... Oh, don't be sorry for me, good sir. This was the life of my own choosing. I treasured it, and no one can ever take that away from me. Though I may have been born a mere servant of spirits, I should at least be allowed to do what I please at my passing. For otherwise my life would have been in vain. I fear I shall not be able to guide you the rest of the way. I wish I had a bouquet of flowers to present you at this farewell. But alas, I must part with you empty-handed. Please forgive me. Farewell, good sir. No, Toby! Don't leave us! You're a real G. And good luck. Aww. Aww. If for the homie. Toby. It was more than a petty little race. Perhaps I wouldn't have even gotten this far without you. That true spirit of competition you showed me, I can now face the biggest challenge of my life so far. Aww. He was the best one. Best gentleman, good sir. Let him win a few times, you know. Now he's gone. I am sad. How tall is this freaking tower, man? The fight time. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. So hard to cut 3 jars standing next to each other. Feel that weird vibe this place is giving off? Maybe quiet now, but I've got a major case of the creeps. I know she's watching us from the shadows. Ready to strike at any moment. You ready, Amy? Are you ready? Yes. Excellent. I can't wait to cut loose and go berserk. Teach that fox-headed wench a lesson. Yes. Okay. We're going for a boss fight. Whew. Goodness me, sorry. Well, looks like we've finally reached the top of the castle. Now where's that fox-headed wench hiding? Man, he keeps calling her a fox-headed wench. He's going in. The great Isun's gonna avenge Queen Himiko. Your princess is in another castle. Is that a blood moon? Constellation? Here? I can't believe it could shine in such an evil place. Dot. Dot. No. Oh, there's one in the middle? Okay. I never would have guessed that. A nine-tailed fox. Oh, is that the final brushstroke? Gone evil. Huh, okay. Nine tails. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, I got an eyebrow. Eyelash in my eye. Grr, nine tails. What up, godly? So, Amaterasu, you have crept into my castle like a sneaky little mouse, have you? By the power of Yami, ruler of the land of darkness, I, Ninetails, have been made Lord of Ryoshima Coast. You needn't have come all this way just for me to kill you. I would have found you and done so just the same. Just like I did to Queen Himiko. Yami? Land of Darkness? Never heard of either of them. Have you not seen Yu-Gi-Oh, Isun? Come on now. And I don't remember ever giving you my okay to rule Ryoshima Coast. Yami is the absolute ruler of all evil beings. He is the ultimate symbol of darkness. He is nothing like those false gods of your fairy tales. False gods? You're the one going around pretending to be a priestess and building fishy hideouts like this. We're gonna expose you for what you are once and for all. We shall see, O furry one. Prepare to face the wrath of my terrible power. Power far beyond your so-called gods. Naruto. Or you drawing other shit? Oh, okay, you're trying to block it. Alright. We're improvising. Oh, I got an idea. Alright, we're going after this one. Oh, I see. Hang on. Stop scribbling! Just kill all 9 of your tails. I'm going in. I don't care. I'm going in. Damn it. I don't get it. Whoa. Stop bloody messing up my camera angle. Oh, I can't. Okay. I'm gonna go kill this one then. The old lady 9 tails. Oh, I tried to dodge. Where's my lightning net? Get slashed! Alright. I love this fight. Hey Era. How you doing? Yeah, this fight's pretty cool. Well, it feels pretty epic. Didn't you, Vicky? Didn't you, Ricky? Oh, yo, I got a sword? Fine instrument, blade of Kusanagi. Okay. Miko's death had been avenged. Amaterasu's tenacity had proven too much for Ninetales. Okay, so I've still got to defeat the Dark Lord. The fearsome beast lay defeated. Its true nature laid bare for all to see. In death, it was reduced to no more than a tired old fox. Oni Island, pining for its master, raised a din and began to crumble. Like a funerary offering, it scattered into flowers. The Torhimir, who had transformed into the water dragon, returned to the dragon palace, her role fulfilled. Ninetales' monstrous countenance, removed from its master, moved skyward, transforming into a wisp of pure and utter blackness. There it joined the spirit of its defeated master. Even Blight showed up, lending a hand to the fallen Ninetales. Pulsing and undulating, they intertwined in midair. Then the black mass moved toward the land to the extreme north. Okay. 4 such blackened spirits had emerged from Orochi's corpse. Perhaps these 2 were off to join their remaining brethren. Left behind were Ninetales' words about the Dark Lord Yami. Could it be that this formidable creature resided to the north? Amaterasu, sensing a dark presence, trembled. The diminutive Isun, who had accompanied Amaterasu bravely, felt a tinge of hesitation in his heart, for he had predicted that the journey would end when all 13 powers were restored. With only 1 power remaining, a tiny frown creased his face. At any rate, their next target was waiting in the frozen north. Their adventure was far from over. Getting close now. No time to rest on your laurels. Beating Ninetales didn't bring Himiko back. But at least you can send her spirit off with a heroic howl. Ooh. Aroo! That's for dog. It's got an ad for 5 Gum, Avengers, and Taco Bell. Out of all of that, the only one I really like is Taco Bell. And maybe Avengers. Avengers is alright too. Would you like to save the game? Of course. Right. So. Slowly but surely. Bonjour, Amaterasu. Damn, where the hell has Waka been this whole time? Been on a little fox hunt over on Oni Island, have you? By the looks of it, I'd say you had a rather rough time. Was that wily fox really so formidable? Where were you to do anything? Why are you... How can you say that? Yumiko's dead, you heartless swine. Hmm? Oh, I see. Well, I never expected to see you acting like such a little whelp. After all, Queen Himiko was resigned to her fate. Even you knew that, did you not, Amaterasu? What are you talking about? Anyway, you're the last one on Earth we want to see right now. Now get out of my face, you two-bit prophet. My, what a fabulous mood you're in today. Your anger is enough to cloud the sky. I have 99% this run. The only reason I don't have every single is because I missed one monster. Oh, wow. I don't think I'm going to be doing like 100%, but maybe in the next playthrough. Yeah, I told you. That thunder is coming from north of Shinshu Field. It no doubt heralds the coming storm. Well, ma chérie, I must bid you adieu. First, let me leave you with this. A shocking zap and it opens. Jeez, really? Phew, feels so good to get that one off my chest. While I'm at it, I'll just make a little mark on your map. Oh, thanks, Waka. Hey, who said you could do that? Do you not plan on going there anyway, ma chérie? You know, in the direction of the evil that sprung from the wily fox's body? Okay, what are you up to this time, pretty boy? Oh, it felt so good to prophesize after such a long break. Now you see me, now you don't. Au revoir. Later, Bolt. Did you see what happened to that demon-shaped island? It just disintegrated in a puff of flowers. I went back home because it looked like a storm was coming. But for some reason, I wasn't afraid, so I came back. And when I did, I saw that. Wow, I'm so lucky. Yeah, that is Waka. Or Waka. Machete. Alright, got L. I'm on the other side of the planet. I need to get to a teleport. Oh, there's one right here, so. He's such a great character. He's done nothing this whole time. Just gives me grief. All I've seen him do. You don't know. Well, he hasn't done anything up to this point for me, personally. I went up to the tower, like his headquarters. Which gave me a little bit of insight of who he is. He's not all that bad, it's just... He just trolls me. Whole freaking time. Ah, ooh! I want to insult my foes into giving me their monster fang. Yeah, he is a troll. He's just trolled me this whole time. Alright, let's learn how to insult people. Press circle. I could just pee on the monster's leg? Shit. That's the ultimate insult. I love it. Oh, that was great. Alright, cool. I could just do that mid-battle. Take a leak on an enemy. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Something about zapping something out. Ah, it's obviously that. Okay. Becomes obvious. Feed the rabbits. They'll merge with Capcom and those who remain platinum. Okay. First things first, I wanna... Revengeance? Yeah, masterpiece. Vengeance. I hate Raiden. I don't know why I hate Raiden so much, but I hate Raiden. I don't know, I've never played it. So I don't know, like, how successful it was or anything, because personally I didn't take an interest in the game, so I didn't follow any information about it. Sadly. I'm happily, actually I'll be happy. I'm happily ignorant of the blissfully unaware. Critical and commercial success. I don't know anything about it. So I can happily ignore it. Revengeance isn't even like... I only first heard of it because of K-Dub playing it. It was the only time I've ever heard of that game. And I think Outer Heaven played it once. Then outside of that, then I haven't heard anything about the game. Or anyone talk about it. So when you talk about Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear, like the solids come up, nothing about Revengeance. But then, like, yeah. It sounded like it was doing numbers somewhere. Bro, he just showed me his ass. Oh, I should have peed on it. I mean, Kojima wanted to develop it. Man, they shunted Kojima so hard. That was probably the worst thing they could have done. But all they care about now is pachinko games, right? So that's where they make all their money, from gambling. And then made that insult to Metal Gear Solid. What is it? That zombie one? A stupid zombie game? Metal Gear Survive? the worst Metal Gear to exist. This has been here for ages, but nobody knows what it's for. There are many things like that in Nippon. No one knows when they were built or even who built them. I suppose people have more important things to think about. Oh, the camera goes so janky. Stop. There we go. Did you hear about the AOC stream? No? What happened? What's up, Bobby? What happened? I completely missed that cutscene. Oh, okay. Know where this hole leads to? No, there was a foul smoke rising from Ninetales, which flew off to the northland. Oh, northern lands. That's what's waiting for us on the other side of this tunnel. On the other side of this tunnel. This tunnel. Anyway, what's up with that creepy lightning? Yeah. Look at that godlike power. AOC is some US started streaming on Twitch today. I don't really follow US politics to that depth. It'd be like, I don't know, Winston Peters streaming or something for us. That'd be funny. Right, Revengeance is on PS3, right? PS3? I don't want politicians to stream. Man, I am so glad our election is over. Imagine if Auntie Jacinda started streaming. It'd be too wholesome. Too wholesome for Twitch. Brrr, it's cold here, what? How could anywhere be so darn cold? Actually, she appeared on Brox's stream, right? You gotta vote soon? I know Kamui is the northernmost part of Nippon, but come on! I don't remember it ever snowing this hard before. Listen, I'm gonna hunker down in this fur coat of yours. Try to find us some shelter from this nasty blizzard. Yeah, I'm glad our election is over. I don't have to worry about voting no more. Don't have to, like, talk about who'd, like, be best suited to lead the country anymore. Don't have to worry about crackpot 5G. Freaking conspiracy theories. It's done. Over. You can... Everyone that's not happy with the current government can bitch for 3 years. I don't care. You can't change shit. You voted a short few months ago? Really? Oh, we've got a fight. Do with a mask. I voted early, but it's not going to be over for a while still. Yeah, you guys have got a while to go, right? Couple weeks. You want your free corona? Digital voting? I don't know how I feel about, like, digital voting, because if it's digital, it can be hacked, right? And then the other hand, it's like, if it's hand counted, there's like a big margin of error. So. Look, fire! Fire! Guess we're not gonna freeze to death after all. Have I come across Oki yet? No. Yeah, 2 hours to vote. For some people, it's like 11 hours. Over there. What's your problem? I'm allowed to relax in front of the fire. Ain't I? Yeah, it took me like 10 minutes. Yikes! You... Okay, so Oki turns up, asks about Oki as soon as Oki shows up. Just met them. Oh, they ran away? You see that? I'm not talking about that silly mask. I mean, his sword. That puppy's a bona fide masterpiece. Oh, I forgot to switch swords. Well, at least you know when they show up. One of my Okami PVCs is Blade of Kusanagi. It looks sick. Does look pretty sick. Like he means business. Are we even a 1 ounce in the snow? Oh, sweet. Fire. Ah, I'm frozen. Ah. I don't care. I'm just going in. Wait. Pee! Pee! Pee on him! Oh, I keep getting caught. I don't care, because I'm just going in. I'm just going in. It's a wolf? Sick. Oh, Jesus. I can't see shit, game. What the hell? Let's do this. Whoa, I'm not after you. I'm after you. Get my health back. Okay. It's Oki! Oki ate Oki. Not bad, white one. I am Oki, warrior of the Oina tribe. You are obviously not of our tribe. And I can see that you are no mere wolf either. What name do you go by? This here is Amaterasu, the great savior of Nippon. Okay. Enough about that. Why do you have to go attack us? What are you doing with that sword in the first place? Pretty badass sword. Oh, I see you have a poncle with you. Poncle? Wait, is that Ethan? I haven't seen you around in ages. Must be nice to be able to roam upon on the back of a wolf, huh? I heard you got tired of painting and ran from this land in disgust about a year ago. So why did you come back? You have second thoughts? Why are you... I don't know who you two think you are, but you're nothing like the legendary Shiranui and the pint-sized warrior. Bah! Put a cork in it, will ya? Why don't you start by telling us why you have that sword? Sword? I have this sword because the time to wield it has come. What? As you well know, Kamui is a harsh land covered in snow and ice. The monsters that infest the region only make our life worse. Yet we, the Oina tribe, have managed to survive to this day. It's because the sacred Izufuji mountains have watched over us. However, our mothers and protectors, our most sacred of mountains, be taken over by those demons. Yes, speak of the twin demons, Lichku and Nichku. Really? They had been imprisoned at the twin summits of Izufuji. They suddenly broke free one day and began their deadly assault upon the land of Kamui. Snowstorms grew more intense, transforming Kamui into a frozen wasteland. Those demons are back? Many of our tribe have been killed by their relentless attacks. It was as if they roamed our land in search of something. But they mercilessly slaughtered all the Oina they came across. Or Ina. Good Earth is losing its power and its soul. Without these gifts of the gods, Kamui will be uninhabitable. I must slay those wretched demons now, or it is too late. Richard. What about the villagers? They should be battling the cold that blasts down from Izufuji. After all, our village lies at their base. It's only a matter of time before Kamui becomes an icy tomb. Icy tomb? Then what are you doing out here with that guardian sword? Why did you bring it out of the village? Did I not say the time to use the sword has come? You've heard of the prophecy of salvation, have you not? The wall of ice shall shatter and open the way to the heavens. When Kutone, the guardian sword glows silver. Is that the guardian sword? Okay. It means that when this sword glows silver, ridding the village of this abominable blizzard will be child's play. So it's gonna start glowing? Yes, but Kutone will not wake until it has tasted more monster blood. So I will continue slaying the foul beasts wherever they may be. Until Kutone lights our way to victory. What are you pointing the sword at me for? Are we going for one else again? It appears the blizzard has lightened a bit. I know not when the demons will launch another terrible blizzard, but now would be your best chance to flee the village. Wait a sec, Ruki. I can't believe the chief let you take that sword. I mean, he tanned my hide once for just touching the darn thing. I already told you, the time to wield it has come. Yet Isun doesn't listen. The wall of ice shall shatter and open the way to the heavens. Kutone, the guardian sword, glows silver. Means that when the sword glows silver, ridding the village of this abominable blizzard will be child's play. Okay, I get it. Looks like a cursed zone. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, it's you again, Poochie. Hey, aren't you? I knew it. You're that Master Bowman, the apple guy. What are you doing all the way out here in this nasty blizzard? Well, you see, I've come to realize something since setting off on my travels. My bow. It seems to bring about misfortune. So I decided to go far away where I couldn't cause any trouble. And what do you know? I ended up all the way up here in the north. Anyway, Poochie, why not have a bite to eat and relax a bit? Thank you for the apple. I wasn't supposed to electrocute him. Nice, 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 nice. What the? Now my arrows bring on thunder? This can't be a coincidence. Doesn't seem like a curse either. This must be fate. Has to be a sign from the gods. My destiny to live and die with my arrows. All this time I've been saying I wanted to do big things. But I was really just traveling so I could have an easy life. Now I see there's no such thing as an easy path. Not when you devote yourself to mastering one thing. The gods have shown me my true path, the path of archery. So what are you gonna do now? Time's come for me to stop being so whimsical. My real journey starts here and now. We must have some kind of strange link between us. Only when you two are around that the gods show their hand. I'll never forget both of you. If we ever meet again, let's share a few apples together. Farewell, my friends. Bye, Yoichi. Apple Guy's gone. Boy, he sure was all fired up, even more so than usual. Maybe he's finally found his reason to live. If only all of us could do that. Yikes. Fallouts are real. Come to life, tree! And the cursed zone removed. It's interesting how the gameplay is actually more HD than the cutscene. The cutscene's a lower quality than the game itself, gameplay itself. Kind of weird. Oh, there's some rams. Sheep, we feed you. Oh, better wrap up soon. I gotta do some last minute studying. My test. Boxes. Oh, it's one of the doggos. Oh, it's these two. Why are they up here? Study for tests is important. Yes. Especially when I'm not confident in said tests. Like, I don't care I got 98% in the frickin' assignment. Still don't feel confident. Am I feeding you seeds? No. What about plants? No. What about meat? No. Fishies? Oh, they eat fishies. It's the data modeling test for databases. I have to do a data modeling thingy scenario. Ume. Why, look who we have here. I could smell you 2 a mile away. Ume? Is that really you? Wow, just look at you. You've really become something. But you're still as ugly as ever. Wow, sad. You've become stronger, but Kokari and I have too. We've travelled many roads and seen many things. But I suppose you may still best us in fishing or fighting. You hear that? He's still dishing out those half compliments of his. You fishing, bro? Huh? Is that you, doggy? Remember me? We played together back in Agata Forest. Okami? Is that you? How'd you get all the way out here? Yeah, one of the 8 Power Rangers. I wanted to become a real man like Susanoo. So I took my dad's fishing pole and set out on an epic journey. You know, I like the river, but it's nothing like the vast sea. It makes me realize just how insignificant my life was. Wow, you're no longer that crybaby I met back in Agata Forest. Now that I think about it, you look more grown up too. You really think so? I've seen a lot of Nippon's great outdoors. The vast icy sea of Kamui is a far harsher environment than anywhere else. If I could prove myself equal to the harsh wilderness here, maybe I could become a real man like Susanoo. I bet you he's a pussy whip bitch now. With like 5 kids. And a whole lot of sake. There he is again, getting back to nature with his fishing pole. And without line or bait to boot. Now I know why my dad cherished this pole. When I hold it in my hands, I can hear Mother Nature herself speak. Hey doggy, how about we do some fishing, just like old times? I want to show you what I can do now. Okay. Alright, let's go fishing. Why not? Wrap it up with some fishing. Yep. Catch a big one. Oh, I got a bite. Go. Oh! The clam. Scallop. Scallop. Too far away. Another scallop. Go. Delicious scallops. Why is there no bigger fishies? What's a seahorse? Why am I capturing seahorses? I see some bigger fishies now. Yes. Yes. It's an octopus. Woo! This just automatically makes this game 10 out of 10. Fishing. Squid? Woo! We got squid! You're gonna be a bigger fishy? Go! Let's go! Oh, he's thrashing! Oh, there's that big boy! No! Come back! Oh no. No! No, fishy! Stop resisting me! This fish is sweaty as hell, man. Ooh. Imagine capturing a sweaty fish. Mine! Look at that bad boy! Supreme tuna! Let's go! Delicious! Okay, I'm done. I caught my big boy. I caught my big boy. I'm done. Wow, I can't believe I caught one that big. Have I finally become a real man? No, I still have a way to go. Be a man. I don't know if fish can sweat. Well, that definitely had sweat drops. Oh, this dude. Look who's here. Greetings, my wolf friend. My little wolf friend. What the? Not you again. Can't you just pick a place to run your dojo and stick with it? I've already explained myself, no? Be it a lone isle among the waves or the most frigid mountain peak, I forge a warrior's path throughout the land. Wow, you are one serious dude, and here I thought you were laid back. Your face really changes when you get down to business. And what has brought you here? Do you once again seek my tutelage in the fighting arts? Hard head. Yo! Yes. Ah! Whoa! Get down to business! Rah! Woo-ha! Yeah! Wah! Are you mentally prepared to handle the ultimate challenge? Step inside to test your might. To defeat Orochi! Dun dun dun! Let the lesson begin! Alright. Hard head. Don't flinch, just press square. Okay. 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 Right. Cool. Yeah. Let's go! Mashing circle! Okay. Wait. We got hard head. Had enough, eh? Yes, yes. We learnt ultimate technique. Right, does he even need other... Hang on, I need to go back. I'm sorry. I need to check if he's got any other techniques that I need. Yep. I didn't even know that was there. Have I been like just getting by with the basic bitch attacks this entire game? Awesome. I'm amazing. Wait, I need to read what it does. I see. Hello, Cookie. Doing puppy buns. So. I'm like mashing and trying to pet Doggo at the same time. Hello. Sleepy boopy. Sleepy boopy. Sleepy boopy. Come on in. Come on up. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Get up. Come on. Now add a 5th hit to a powerful combo. I'm just gonna learn this all now. Hello, Popper. Okay, I'm gonna let you outside. I'm gonna take her outside. Come on, puppy. Okay, there we go. Lesson begin. Press square. Press lots of squares. Okay, cool. On guard! Puppy! On guard! No, not do it with us. That's what I'm doing! You're a fool. Well, I can't do it with this one? Which one am I supposed to do it with? Reflector. Oh, right. I don't actually pay attention to the weapon types. How many times do I have to combo this poor dummy? Oh, it twinged my back. Oh, that's a weird feeling. Thank you. Bro, are you serious? Yo. Wanna know something funny? I've been basic bitching it the entire time. Not to say bless you to them. Why? Did they want to get kidnapped by Leprechaun? Kidnapped by leprechauns, what? Have you not heard of that horror film or whatever called Leprechaun? Apparently, like, the way he can kidnap a chick or something, or like make her his bride, is if she sneezes and someone doesn't say bless you 3 times. The rule was like, you aren't a priest and I'm not holy or something. It's like, well, what if you were a priest? What then? And then, holy shit, they're just, you know, just being nice. What a... That's like... Why would you be so weird about something like that? It's just polite. Mash! And mash hard enough. I can't believe I'm just like getting through the game now like this. I'm probably gonna body stuff now and I'm like, why didn't I do this before? Ultra sensitive about religion? Mad about people saying Merry Christmas? People care about people telling you Merry Christmas? Well, screw you then. Have a shitty Christmas then. You want to be a dick about it? I hope your presents are all cold. Or someone like pooped in a box and then wrapped up in a gift and gave it to you. Because that's what you deserve about like getting super mad about people wishing you happy holidays. Have yourself a crappy little Christmas can come back to them. Yeah. Learning all the techniques now. I feel dumb for not mastering them before. I might be stupid as hell. Brown Rage? No way. I look over and find you making a face full of confusion and disgust. Hey, Ra. Brown Rage? What, do I take a poop on enemies now? That's kind of funny. I don't know. People get mad over nothing, eh? Like, for no reason. Oh, someone said Merry Christmas to me. I'm so miserable that I have to chew them out for it. Now, how are you, Ra? Hope you're hanging in there. I imagine you're very busy. Game makes me super nostalgic. My sister saved up for Brown Rage. It poops on the enemy. I already pee on them. People were mad about Starbucks having Merry Christmas on the cups, then having just candy canes or something because of the symbolism. So now they just use red and green crap. Oh my gosh! Your country's weird. Super ready for a vacation. I hear that. Now I'm going through the study. Maybe I should have Tina on stream and you tell me to cut her leg off. That's what I feel like should be happening now. You look at Tina's computer and cut the cord? Yeah. Nah, I just pull out her motherboard. I just cut the motherboard in half. Pull out her RAM. Pull out her graphics card. Just slap her with a graphics card. Yeah, this will fix your PC. Smack. Country is mad about shit that doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm actually stupid. And haven't like upgraded any of my abilities for any of my weapons. I'm actually stupid. I just been like using the basic moves the whole time. I thought there was no upgrades for it. I thought there was just like double jump and stuff, but not like moves. Our country is super woke about trivial stuff. I wish it was funny. Yeah. Oh, I feel stupid as hell, man. Can't believe it. And then I can just buy it all too. So I've got lots of money. And Godly's probably like watching like, the hell is wrong with you? Fine. Yo, that's better. You're just playing the game on hard mode now. Oh, I see, yes. Just giving myself an extra challenge, you know, because this game's so easy. The only thing I wasn't fond of in this game was the digging minigame. Yeah. Yeah. Especially the one where I fall down and then I have to find my way back up and then dig my way back down again. That one was annoying. That one was really annoying. Yeah, the escort mission thing. Yeah, that was even worse. Yeah. Bro, that dude doesn't have eyes. He's just got like an eyebrow. So what's that? 9. 15. Just enjoying the stream quietly. Oh, you're not like, oh my god, what a, why did you do this? Duh! I like this game. I'm enjoying it. Game's not hard, so I'm not gonna crucify you. Sure, I'm starting to feel some like pain in my hands. Hey, I think there's like a red dot there. Feeling like my arms are stretching out a bit to what it feels. Ankles are a bit sore. Actually, I just sound like I'm getting old. Wait, what am I doing? Wailing mirror. Is that what I'm doing? I didn't actually pay attention. Oh, reflectors. Hit it once. Good job! Yeah! I'm amazing! Bop! Bop it! Twist it! Turn it! Much impressed! Wow! Hell yes! I'm the best! I'm the best wolf that ever lived in Nippon. Alright? Alright? Just boop the snoot. That's all that needs to go down. Fixed. Belly rubs for cookie. Listen, begin. Time to learn anal bead string. Whoa! Belly rubs for Cookie. Hello, Cookie. Give me a proper dog. Oh, should I belly rub you on stream? Yeah, get up. Up you get. He gets a belly rub now. Yeah, belly rubs for Cookie. Feet for Cookie. Sorry, my hair's in the way. Hello, guys. What options do we have available? Hang on. Hey. Yo, Cookie. We've got chicken and veggies. This one's unopened. Okay. So what we've got left from the treat bag is how much? So we got this bone wrapped in chicken fat thing, and sweet potato wrapped in chicken wrap. Fat. For chicken and veggie. For a chicken and veggies thing that's about this big. Let Cookie decide she'll eat all three at once. Alright. I see you. Alright, Cookie. Which one do you want? Oh, we have a winner! She picks chicken and veggies, and she is off. Bye, Cookie. Good girl. Your puppy? It's okay, you get all three. Because I spoil her. Boop. Doggo stream, a doggo game, yeah. She's a good girl. She's the goodest girl. Except when she's not. Okay, one more skill to go, and then I think I need to find a save and wrap things up. And then I continue on tomorrow. Because it's only Wednesday today, right? Yeah, it's now Thursday, but... Good girl. Good girl, puppy dog. Yeah. You're gonna do zoomies now. Redeem study time. Yeah, I do need to study a little bit. I'll just do the Kahoots. I would say, hey, you guys want to do a Kahoot, but like only maybe 2 of you would know the answers. Boop. You gross studying. Remember when we used to like all hang out with you studying and we were not very helpful. It was very entertaining. I'll try to be like, man, this is why I didn't do engineering. Okay, we've got all the skills now. Oh, IT's not so bad. I was tempted to do a study stream for the networking stuff I had to do. Got a bed puppy. Cookie! Cookie! Cookie dog. Hello! Hello. Just gonna sit under the table. Okay. Be good girl. What? These... to Air New Zealand. Can I bomb it? Oh, I can. Then I killed the snowman. Damn, that's an indestructible thingy. I wasn't supposed to burn you, Ume, I'm sorry. Whoops. Guess my head's not that hard after all. Great, I've already been here, haven't I? Yep. Okay. Yes! PU into submission! Yes! Why aren't you melting? Look at these techniques being put into practice. Oh, jeez. Still too slow. Wait. Don't flinch, just push square. But he flinches. I must have seen something about this technique. Okay. Not breaking through anything with this technique. This technique ain't doing shit. I'm being lied to. Don't flinch, just push square. Pushes square, nothing happens. Oh, okay, just walk right into that one somewhere. Yep. Not breaking anything with this steelhead technique of mine. I don't get it. Oh, I finally broke something. Stronger your power slashes? Huh? What do you mean? My power slash doesn't level. How the hell does power slash get stronger? That makes no sense either. What's up, demon? My power slash doesn't even get strong. Weird saying that, like, my power station doesn't even level. Woo! Kill things. What's up, Royal? We're ready to go to sleep? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing that too. I'm getting distracted. I restored a lake. Fishies? Need to go studies. Yeah, I do. True. But I'm enjoying the game too much. Want to do all the things. Not the wind, you dummy. Baldur's Gate 3? Probably not. I've never played any of the Baldur's Gates. Oh, it's this place. Not this again. Blockhead Grand. Grande. Take the beating and dish it out. Ah, shit. Not an exam, just a test. We don't have exams. I don't even remember. I don't have a good enough memory for this. I'll come back to this guy. I've got the memory of a goldfish right now. You can do it next time. This is the save gate. Probably back here. Jeez. Dude. What's the point of playing if I'm gonna cheat? Might as well just watch a freaking YouTube video. Okay. Alright, well, found my save. I found my save. But, oh, wait. This is where I end things because I need to, like, study for a test, so. Gonna see who's streaming. Pass you on. Oi, oi, oi. Wait, who are these people I'm following? Suppose no one else is playing this game, huh? No, just me. Oh wait, there's someone else. Alright. We're gonna pass it over to them. Meth cake. Oh, they're way further than I am.